hangs, it's time for Heb Hangs. Heb Hangs, it's time for Heb Hangs. Whatever you're doing, do this instead. Come along and hang with Heb. I wrote a theme song, by the way. I wrote a theme song. 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 I also just got tapped to I love saying the word tapped. Yo. That's what I imagine. They're just like tapping my shoulder. Yo. I got tapped to write a quick little like 5-second jingle for a podcast. So I'm very excited about that. Not only because it's another little just stream of revenue. Couple hundo going in my pocket. Better than a stick in the eye. Be my Costco for the month. So today is day 1 of me doing the 12-week year. Has anybody heard of the 12-week year? Yeah. I had heard about it a lot, but then something, I think recently, like just being in my new apartment and stuff, and wanting this to be a new phase and feeling like I have all these projects that I really want to take care of. My arm is tired. There we go. There we go. Hello. I have all these projects and stuff that I want to do, but my focus is not very good and my time management is not very good, and just hours and days and weeks and months can easily slip by. They slip by so easily, and then I'm just like, what the fuck happened? And I might get like a burst of energy one day and I do like a couple things there, but then I'm done for like a couple days and like it's unpredictable. So I heard of the 12-week year. I listened to the audiobook last week. It's like 4, maybe 6 hours long, the audiobook. Come on, Rocky. Come on, Rocky. Come on, Rock. Here. Rocky, come on. Come on. Okay, you got to stretch first. But yeah, so basically it's cramming an entire year's worth of work into 12 weeks. And that sounds kind of like insane. Like, whoa, what are you talking about? But it's because when you have a resolution at the top of the year, and you're thinking, wow, I have like 12 months to do this. Oh wait, also I need to set a timer for my camera. Set a timer for 17 minutes.
17 minutes.
Oh yeah, it's like, oh, I have 12 months to like do this one goal. You know, oh, I really want to finish my script this year. You are constantly going to be thinking that you have so much time and like never get to it. At least for me. And I do think a lot of people are like that. You know, some people have better time management than me, but still it's like I can give myself a deadline, but if I know that it's a fake deadline, it doesn't really do anything. Like when I had school and stuff, I would procrastinate for sure, but I would get all my stuff in on time and it would be good quality. So when I had like a teacher who was expecting me to be somewhere at a certain time in the morning and like have an assignment to turn in, I was there. But when it's like up to me and it's like, oh, but what's more comfortable is like not doing that. And technically I can pay rent. So I'm like not as stressed about, you got it, Rock. Come on. There you go. Good job. Not as stressed about money in this exact moment because I know that I can pay rent next month. Whereas like, you know, when you're stressed, actually I'd be frozen when I was stressed too, but I needed something to drive me. So, yesterday was Monday and I went to do it Monday through Friday, which I will, but yesterday I basically spent all day making the plan. And I am putting everything in these time blocks. So it's, oh, I don't want to bore you guys with this, but I'll just tell you a little bit what the time blocks are. Hello. What are they? Okay. There's the buffer block, which is the time of your day. I think he suggested like an hour-ish every other day, but also like adjust if you need it. And like some people do it every day. I think I need like 90 minutes to 2 hours a day for that. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. At least an hour, like an hour and a half a day. Anyway, in this buffer block is all of the little things that come up because, people will make a plan. Oh, that's it. If you make a plan 12 months in advance too, you can't predict what's going to happen. You can't predict where you're going to be. You might be making a different amount of money. You might be living in a new space. Like you have no idea. Even if you think you have an idea, a lot changes. So planning 12 weeks into the future gives us a little bit more control over our schedules. But then also with the schedule, when you're like, okay, I want to work on this thing for 2 hours a day, 3 days a week, like you just kind of have that in there, like 2 hours a day. Okay, sometime on Monday, or maybe you get a little bit more specific. It's like after lunch, or you can even be like at noon on Monday. But then shit happens. In my, oh my God, that just scared me right then because I remembered something. In my case, I can get an audition randomly, and the audition is due like by tomorrow at 9 a.m., which basically means you have to do it right now. Or, someone knocks on the door, or, oh, my dog is requiring more attention, or this walk is taking longer, whatever. So in order to plan for those things, that is your buffer block. So that's when I was doing, I think I put like light cleaning, just like doing the dishes, clearing out my email, going over my to-do list for the day. Just kind of like the little things to like get myself set up. And then it's, I think it's called the focus block. No, I can't remember what the block is called, but it's like a focus block. And I think he suggested like 3-hour blocks, like a couple times a week. But again, it's just kind of whatever you want to do with it. But that is like uninterrupted time to be working on your goals and projects specifically. Like no emails are in that time, no doctor's appointments, no calling back the bank. That is all for your buffer time. So this is phone off, notifications off. So I did that today. I ended up having some work that bled into it though. So the first like hour was spent doing the other work. And I was like, oh, okay, this could go into the buffer block. But then I think I spent 2 hours working on a song today for my proof of concept. Honestly, I feel like I've already gotten a lot done and now I'm doing heb hangs. Like it's been so hard for me to be consistent with heb hangs. That's the other thing. It's like, I know that I want to, have my heb hangs and, I have it on YouTube again, but then also trying to build my Patreon, where I'm putting extended heb hangs on there, but like getting me to shoot and then edit and then clips and then post, like it was just exhausting. And then it's like, what are you talking about? A week later, you want me to do it again? It's like, I could barely get myself to do it last time. So, my boyfriend suggested like kind of stocking up on some episodes. And then I don't have to like film, edit, do clips and post all by tomorrow. Cause then I feel like, oh, that's just like way too big of a task. And I'm just not going to do that. I can just like I can backlog a couple episodes, and then while one episode is up, like that week, I can edit the clips for the next episode because I've already recorded it. And then I can also record an episode that I'll be editing in 2 weeks from then, so it feels less like I have all these things to do right now. And I can like fit editing the clips for last week episodes anywhere into my week as long as it's done by like the following week. So anyway, just trying stuff like that. And then you have like your weekly tasks. Like I'm trying to maybe do Costco on Fridays. I'm trying to make it a thing, Costco Fridays, heb hang Tuesdays. Oh, and then the third type of block is the breakout block, which is, for him, he was like, I suggest not doing this for the first couple of weeks, like while you get your bearings. And I'm like, no, I am not a 9-to-5 bitch. It's a 3-hour block where you're not working, you're not doing anything related to work. And you're just like hanging out, but like basically nourishing your soul, basically just being a human being. And if you know anything about the artist way, it's basically an artist date, just like with fewer words. But yeah, and I'm thinking about putting those on Wednesdays because if I am working consistently Monday, Tuesday, I can start to feel burned out after 2 days of like sticking to a very strict schedule or like getting a lot done. So I think maybe like Monday, Tuesday are like work days. And then Wednesday, working like the first half of the day, doing laundry. I like to sit at the laundromat and I bring my laptop so I can do laundry. And then in that time, I have like an hour and a half ish to do emails, edit clips, do anything like on my computer that I need to catch up on. I need to like sort my transactions. I need to send out some invoices. There are plenty of things I could do. So I think like the first half of my day is that. And then we'll see. Maybe I need to come back from the laundromat and do a little bit more. Like I should probably put my clothes away right when I get back. Otherwise I never will. Like that's really how it goes. And then the second half of the day is what's it called? My breakout block / artist date. So I need to figure out what I'm doing for that tomorrow. And then I'm going to IKEA in the evening because, okay, so my goals for these 12 weeks, that's it. So you have your goals for like 5 years, 3 years, 12 weeks, this week, 1 day, whatever. My goal for the 12 weeks is to have a clean, comfortable, completely moved in home. 'Cause it's still kind of in shambles since I moved in about a month ago. And I think like have a healthy mind. That's not very measurable, but like have a healthy mind and body. I think that was one. Oh, and up my libido because I'm on antidepressants and those can plummet your libido. So I'm trying to do things to help combat that. And I have not been getting a lot of exercise. So I'm trying to go on a 30-minute walk, brisk walk, five times a week. So that's been fun. And then, have a finished proof of concept video and script and send it out to at least 10 executives or just people that I know in the industry. So, and what was the other one? Oh, the home, health, and then that. Oh, and then I think like and I think a money one too. Like I want to be earning a consistent income and that'll come with growing my Patreon, selling merch, also just like being consistent with, just in order to get there, I need to be consistent. So then I had to break that up. Okay. Earning $5,000 a month, just consistently $5,000 a month or something. I think that is good. Like what are these steps that need to happen what are the key drivers of that? So, okay, if I'm earning more money, then I probably have more Instagram followers. I probably have a bigger Patreon. I'm probably selling more merch. I'm probably picking up more odd jobs. I'm probably getting cast in things. So, okay, what are the steps to make those things happen? Okay, well, if my Patreon is growing and my YouTube is growing, I'm recording consistently and uploading consistently. If my Instagram is going, I'm posting consistently. And then, okay, great. I have, and it's like, okay, consistently, let's get more specific. I need to be, posting 3 times a week or like 3 clips a week and then 2 music videos a week. So it's like quantitative so you can count it. And then those get added to your weekly tasks. And then you got to find where to put those everywhere in your tasks. It sounds like a lot and it is a lot. And honestly, I need to like go back and listen to the book again now that I understand the context that he wants to apply everything to, because it's like a lot of principles and like ways to think about success, and you have to have a strong vision, and you're not going to finish anything if you're not emotionally connected to it. So then there's exercises to like figure out what your vision is, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, but regarding my house, I'm excited to go to IKEA tomorrow with my sister-in-law, and my goal this week is to get my desk together, because it is just like a pile of shit right now, a lot of cords and headphones and lights. I'm looking at it right now. But I want a desk for like a place where I'm working, so I'm not always on the couch. So I can feel like I'm at least like, walking 5 feet away to my other workstation. And so I think tomorrow during the day before my breakout session / artist day, I'm going to clean up my desk as much as I can and then see what I need from IKEA, like an organizer, might treat myself to a lamp, who knows. And then I need a couple things for my kitchen. I need a cutting board and I need knives. I kind of feel like those are the 2 biggies actually. Yeah, and then I don't need to get everything for my house right now, and I need to keep telling myself that. Although I still don't have curtains. I'm in my living room right now. It's really hot. I have my blanket nailed up to the wall right now. And then when I want to close the curtains, I take the corner of the blanket and I close it in the sliding glass door. So that's what I have right now. I mean, it works. So I guess I don't like need to get curtains tomorrow. And I have like some yellow curtains. I think I'm going to put those in my bedroom. And then I think I'm going to try to do curtains out here that are like kind of neutral, which is so different for me. I think for some reason it's like, oh, isn't that interesting? Okay, with my clothes, I feel like I buy a lot of neutral stuff with my clothes because it's like, I don't have a ton of money to spare on this stuff. So I would rather get something that I feel like I can wear a lot rather than like a statement piece that is super amazing and super cool. Even though I love those. But then with my furniture, I seem to kind of go statement with everything. I'm like, I can't have a boring body length mirror. I need a blue one with squiggles. I can't have a gray couch. I need burnt orange. So going in with the idea of getting like beige curtains, I know that's normal. Like people do that. But I just feel like everyone's going to walk in and be like, ugh, yeah, boring. Boring, boring, boring. I have a very colorful rug that I need to wash. It was a hand-me-down for my brother. I didn't pick it out, but it does go well with my couch. But it's like, I think it's IKEA. It's like multicolored stripes. There's like a teal, orange, sky blue. There's a fuchsia, red, like an olive green, and they're all like kind of alternating. So it's kind of rainbow. So that's why I'm like, okay, maybe some like plain curtains would be nice, but maybe like textured, maybe like plain beige cream with like a texture on them. Or have you seen those ones with like the little balls on the side? I think those are so cute. The little like pom-pom puffs. Those are so cute. So maybe if there was one with like green little pom-pom puffs, but then I hear that and I'm like, wait, that sounds nice in my room. Do I want the yellow ones in my room or do I want the yellow ones out here? I can't tell, but I don't need to figure it out right now. And I need to keep telling myself that because I need stuff for every room. I want to, but I don't want to start going to buy stuff and bringing it into my home when I don't even really know what I have or what I need yet. I have ideas like, oh yeah, an organizer over here would be nice or blah, blah, blah. But it's like, let me work with what I have first, get everything as close to its place as it can be, and then go from there. And I also don't want to break the bank. So I'm going in tomorrow with the intention of getting stuff for my desk. Oh, and I need a toolkit because my old roommate took mine to his new apartment. And so I haven't been able to hang up any pictures or anything. But I have my banana up. Always my banana. She's always like the indicator that I feel like, oh yeah, I'm moved in. I'm moved in, baby. But yeah, toolkit, stuff for my desk, and then a wooden cutting board. I don't want a plastic one. And then I don't know if they sell just like individual knives. I don't feel like I want a set. They're just like big and bulky. I don't need all that. Just like one good medium-sized knife. And then I want an organizer for my shower. So I did kind of want to stick to like sections and rooms one at a time, but those things all feel kind of like the most pressing. Oh, also I need to order some more filters. Hang on. I brought my notebook because I knew since I was going to be talking about my house most likely, I was going to remember some to-do things. Order, filter, baby, order, spruce. Those are my sink filters. Filter baby is from my sink for my skin when I'm washing my face. And then spruce is for my shower. And I didn't know if these filters like work stuff. Honestly, the filter baby one, like I see stuff in there and they're always like, oh, it's microscopic. You got to zoom in so far. I'm like, or are you just saying that? Also, their replacement cost for the filters, I get it. They're trying to run a business, but holy shit. I think it's like $30, $40. And when you feel it, sure, it might be good quality and do a good job. And it probably doesn't need to be made out of anything else than what it's made out of. But you're feeling it. That shit is not $40. That honestly probably cost them like $2 to make. No joke. No joke. But people love a subscription. They love a subscription. Bro, I'm so sick of subscription services. Adobe, bro, I miss Premiere, but I'm not about to pay $25 a month so I can access Premiere. Let me buy the program. Oh, wow. Time really flies by when you're having fun. Let me buy the program and use it whenever I want. Let me own it. But no, subscription. You have to rent it from them. Oh, but you get access to the Creative Cloud. But I don't want all that. I just want Premiere. So now I'm using fuck-ass DaVinci, which the only pro that I have found in DaVinci so far as a like non-video person really is the captions are a lot easier. But everything else in Premiere, I don't know. I do shit in DaVinci that like should work and then it just like does some weird shit. I mean, Premiere had that too, but I just feel like I'm way more limited in DaVinci, and I had longer to learn on Premiere, and Premiere was kind of the first computer program that I like went in on trying to learn. And I did not feel like doing that again with DaVinci, but I have tried a couple times. I'm like, okay, let me figure out how to do this. It is not intuitive. It's so confusing. It's like add the node and then the line over here, and then make sure to double the node, and then the blue square that isn't labeled, you're supposed to click that, and you're just supposed to know that you're supposed to click that, and then fuck off. I just want to import a picture with a green screen, and I want to press the little dropper thing, and it presses the green, and I say, get rid of the green. Boom. Now I have a GIF with no background. DaVinci is way more, I guess, for like professionals or something, like people who are doing like way more techie stuff, techers stuff. But I can't go back to Premiere. I'm not about to be spending $25-$30 a month just to have Premiere. Man, fuck off. I would give you $400 up front. It was time to switch to this water bottle. I just felt it. You ever be with a water bottle for a while? And then I kind of stopped drinking water, and I was like, maybe it's time for a different bottle. So I washed her, retired her. She's on the drying rack right now, and broke this bad boy open. I am supposed to be going camping this weekend with some friends, but we planned it so long ago. I had just like what I was saying earlier with the planning ahead. I had no idea where I would be. And I have like way more to do than I anticipated. I will be going. I think we planned it from Thursday to Sunday, but I think I'm going to get there Friday afternoon and do some work Friday morning. Yeah. Just like random bits and bobs or whatever, but mostly my proof of concept. I just need my proof of concept to be in a good place before I go camping, before I'm like away from my laptop and stuff. You know, I can do some work on my phone. I don't want to work while camping though, but I'll have my phone if I like come up with an idea or need to work through something or need to take notes, whatever. But I'm not like going to be going in this weekend. So I started, the song is coming along for anyone, if you didn't see the last episode, I am filming a proof of concept, which is like one scene from a script that I wrote, a pilot TV show that I wrote. And I'm taking one scene out of it and filming that so that when I send people the script, I can be like, oh, hey, also here's like a 3-minute video of what it could look like. Just to like, yeah, just to lay it out for you, spell it out for you. You guys don't have to use your imagination. Like, this is it. So I'm filming that next weekend. So about like 10 days or something, or a little bit more than that, maybe 12 days. And I don't have a whole lot done, really. I mean, I think I'll be fine. I really do. But I do need to be focused. The song I just wrote today, because I had been trying to write it, but it just wasn't hitting, just was not clicking. And then I just wrote it today. That's still not even recording it, making it sound good, mixing it, all that. And then I need to storyboard it. So the camera guy, aka my brother, and the lighting guy, aka my brother. Also, like, some people will be helping him with these things. So it's like my brother, Navi, and Kirsten, and Skim. Anyway, they're all doing like lighting and stuff. But they need to know what they're lighting and what I want the shots to look like and stuff. Because I kind of want like a spotlight effect at one point. But so I need to storyboard it for that. And then also I need to storyboard it just so we can know like where we're going to set up shots and stuff like that. And then there's a dance. There's going to be a choreographed dance. So then I also need to choreograph the dance. And I don't have access to the venue until the day of. So I need to be ready to have the dance choreographed and like who will probably be in the background. I might just tell everyone to learn all of the dances. I'll make them pretty simple for people. But until I get there, I've seen videos of the venue, pictures. It's just really far away, so I haven't actually gone there. There's like such a hard glob of hair gel in my hair. Oh my God, he looks like such an angel. Oh my God, he's so peaceful. Oh yeah, but I'm not in the space, so I don't ultimately know like, oh, actually all of you guys are in the background. So you all need to do this dance or like you said, whatever. So that's going to happen on the day of, but I will choreograph it beforehand. And speaking of me saying all of you guys, all of my dancers bailed. Every single one of them. Every single person who said they were down to like not be in the crew necessarily, but be in the cast and like learn a simple dance, all bailed. But I'm not too worried about that either because I feel like it shouldn't be that hard. Next week, the week of the shoot, I'm going to put out the call to people. I have some group chats that I'm in, post on my story, put in my Discord. I have more friends I can hit up. My boyfriend has lots of friends who he can hit up. People who are just like down to make some shit and get paid slightly. Everyone's getting $100 from my own money, my pocket. I'm paying everyone $100. I think that's pretty good. Whoa. Sorry, it's like so bright. I'll try to sit back here. Yeah, so I think that should be pretty fine locating them. Okay, I have like kind of a risk. Oh, and then I want to tell you about the book I'm reading. So you know how I'm not supposed to have weed in the house? I have weed in the house. I'll have to cut this part from YouTube, huh? This is going to go on Patreon. Just this section. So, YouTube, I'll see you in a second. Patreon, what's up? Having not edited it yet and like going through that feels funny. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. So why I have this in the house is my friend was cleaning out her apartment and yeah, I think she's just like cooling off the weed, you know? She ain't smoking right now. So she gave me a bunch of her old stuff. I actually did not ask for the flower. I said, my boyfriend likes edibles. I'll take your edibles to give to him. And that's all I need. And then she ended up giving me everything. And I'm like, bitch. Thank you. And also dangerous. But since I did so much today on my schedule and I feel like I'm on schedule and this was technically like the last thing that I'm planning on doing today, and it's 5:30. After, I think I might work on my song a bit, but that I don't need to be sober for that. This also says on the package, this strain is the create strain. When it's time to paint, jam, code, blog, or, oh, there's a typo on their copy. There's not a space between the comma after code and blog. Damn. Don't you hate when that happens? Why did no one proofread it? When it's time to paint, jam, code blog, or game, find your muse in Candescent Create, the art of flower, TM. All right. Whoa, and back when I quit a while ago, I was like throwing away all my stuff. Oh my God, wait. Did I throw everything away? Do I have everything I need except for like a mode of transportation? I have weed. What I was saying was when I was throwing everything away, I kept some things like my favorite grinder. It's gold and it says Issues on it because my brother's band back in the day was selling it at Warped Tour. And I also have this mini Jamaica one that my brother's got me from Jamaica. And I have a lighter and now I have weed and I have a little jar for the weed. But, oh no, wait, hold the fuck up. I'm gonna just go check real quick because what the fuck? Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Ugh. Bro! 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 Wait! Okay. All right. You know what I am, by the way? An incredible problem solver. I'm not even joking you. 9 times out of 10, I will fix it. I will find a way. Oh God, this is too bright. Hang on, let me... Sorry, this is a mess. I'm going to hang up my towel. Yeah. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Where's my... Oh. Okay, yeah, so I'm a great problem solver, and though I have never made a pipe out of an apple, today's the day that I try. How to pipe apple. No, I don't want to pipe the... How to make... How to smoke pipe apple. No, I don't want blossom. Why is the word blossom going on the end? How to smoke pipe apple. Oh, you make an L shape from... Rocky. Ooh, r/older Gen Z. Are these my people? Rocky! Let's not! Rocky! Okay, as someone online said, you basically just make an L from the top and the side, just like any old pipe. Okay. Let's try. I have a chopstick and an apple. Sorry, I know this lighting's going crazy. I think it's a pink lady. My preference is Cosmic Crisp, but the pink ladies were a little bit cheaper this day, so I was like, you know what? Let me try something new, and they weren't as good. Okay. Wait. Do I need to make like a carb? Do I need to make a carb? Bro. No, people are like, I handcrafted a wooden pipe. I handcrafted a wooden pipe out of apple wood. I'm like, that's not. Okay, is it just one hole on the side? No. Yeah. I don't understand. Cut the apple with a smooth straw. With your spoon, is it? With your spoons, with your spoon, and then break up the apple into smaller breaks. About puncturing the apple. This will make it easier to scoop out the apple's. Their apple now has a chamber. Ugh. This is crazy. Ugh. All right, let's just try. So there's a a hole that way. A hole this way. Ugh. Let's see. Okay, it's kind of going through. Wild episode. Wild. The stem went in, and I think that's making it a little bit worse. Okay, do I need a carb? Because they make those one hitters where you just... Let's see. Remind me to make that the last time I lick that chopstick, because if I lick it again, it'll probably have ash all over it. Okay. Here we go. So I have my grinder. Just checking to see if there's any little tidbits in there. Okay. Time to get out the Create weed. Woo! That actually looks crazy. I'm not even one to... Oh, I think these might actually be two different... Are they? Different strains? I don't know. I'm not even normally one to be like, wow, look at that sticky, icky, gooey. But this shit be sticky, icky, gooey. Let's see. I'm going to just do one little nug right now. Okay. It's ground. Wait, where did the lighter go? Oh. I have this pig lighter that's really cool. But I got it so long ago. Like, I literally must have been 11. And it, like, lights up and it goes oink, oink. But I never refilled it with lighter fluid and I never charged it. But I've kept it literally since I was like 11. It seems like kind of one of those weird things that's just followed me around at every apartment I've lived in. Okay. I really don't know how this is going to go. I'm scared. I don't want this to go badly. I am putting it in the apple. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, here I go. God, the fan is going crazy. Wow. I've not smoked flower like this in a very long time. This is the first time I'm smoking weed in this new apartment. You're watching the inaugural smoke and it's out of this apple. Not me trying to, I was about to suck on the mic. to like get another hit. Wow, it worked. It worked. The fan's kind of going crazy. Hell yeah. Wow. Hell yeah. Ooh, that shit smells bad. Well, it smells good when you're smoking it, and then after it smells bad. Oof. Okay. So where were we? I wanted to tell you about the book I'm reading, and also I've been watching some reality shows. Oh, I need to watch the new Bachelor in Paradise. But I'm reading this book called Till Summer Do Us Part. And I think it was pretty popular. It's because a group of friends and I decided to start a little book club. I think we were trying to do it quarterly or something, but yeah, maybe that's part of my 12-week plan or my 12-week year. And so someone else chose this one as a start one. I love a little romance book. I would love some diversity in the romance department, but a romance is a romance. It's just so many straight white people. If I have to hear about a pink nipple one more time, or soft milky breasts, not milky as in like big and full of milk. I mean like her skin was so milky. And long blonde hair cascading down her back, or long brown hair cascading down her back with super light eyes, blue eyes. You know, it's like, get a little fucking creative, especially when you have 8 other characters in the book. You could literally do anything. I think there's one gay guy and he's had like 2 lines. And I don't think anyone is a person of color, at least that they haven't described, because I would know. But anyway, I was also curious if like the vibe would change after I did this, you know, like if I would act differently. But, Till Summer Do Us Part by some lady. And that is a horny ass book. It's phenomenal. That is probably the most graphic sex scene I've ever read. And it was great. If you haven't read your porn, I feel sorry for you. But it's also, I mean, I'm not trying to be all fucking binary, man. But you know, you hear that shit when you're growing up. Men are more visual and women are more physical, emotional. I don't fucking know. But basically they're trying to say men like to look at naked women and porn, and women like to look at blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I've liked to look at porn in the past, but it's so hard for me to find porn that like doesn't make me feel gross, or like it's not just like the mechanical act of seeing sex that's like making me turned on. It's like all of it. It's all of it. Like, these people should be having a good time. Like, how do I want my sexual experience to be? Like, if I was here or something, like, do I feel like I'm watching someone be treated well? Do I feel like I'm watching someone like overplaying it, just being super over the top? So I'm like really specific with it. And then also on top of that, I'm like, if the camera angles are weird, if some of the sounds are weird, or that I don't like, or like, I don't think the people are attractive or something. There are so many factors. And also, I just don't always need it. You know what I love is a sex scene in a movie. Love that. Love that. Anyway, my hands are shaking. They've been shaking for like months, I think. Don't be concerned. I've been starting new medication, so maybe it has something to do with that. And it's not that big of a shake, but it is a little. It's definitely not steady. Yeah, but I love to read a spicy scene. This one has a lot of buildup. Like, I don't think I got to all that until nearly page, skip this part if you don't want me to spoil it, nearly page 300. But the buildup was good. And of course, there's things like leading up to that, and then it makes the payoff like that much sweeter. And then it gets you to read, at least for me, it got me to read the beginning part so much quicker, because I was like, I know that it's here. Like, I know you're here, but I need to get the context of the characters. I need to understand what's going on. Yeah, and that shit was crazy. Actually, and there's already been a second one, and that one was pretty crazy too. I'm excited to continue. I mean, whatever the fuck. If we're already talking about sex and libido and stuff like that, and I heard that Tyler, the Creator, put out something about his kinks or something, so I can too. Actually, I can even without Tyler, the Creator, but it just helps. Oh yeah, if we're talking about like libido and stuff like that, honestly, just kind of like reading my book whenever I can, just whenever you read a book, like a couple pages here and there, sometimes before bed, maybe, having kind of like that low hum of this book has significantly helped my libido. Like, even if nothing has been happening, just because like I know what's gonna happen, you know, they always like slip in little teasers, so that's been interesting. Oh, in reality shows. Who's been watching Perfect Match? I just binged it all in the last 3 days. That one wasn't as much. That one wasn't as much. Whatever. Maybe it's a sign. Oh yeah, God, the men that they get on these shows are just the worst men ever. I wonder if they're trying to cast this many pieces of shit, or just the pool of men who apply for dating shows are generally pieces of trash. Is that just coincidence? Is that a casting thing? Like, yeah, there's like, honestly, Perfect Match, there's only one girl I don't really care for. And the rest of the girls I feel like are pretty okay. I'm definitely biased though, for sure. But the guys, every single one of them are just garbage, except it seems for Freddie. Madison said it right. She was like, Freddie is written by a woman. Basically, that just means that he's like nice and caring and thoughtful and in tune with emotions. And I'm like, why is that such a fantasy? Like, oh my God. I found a man who, get this, respects me, listens to me. Hang on. I hope you're sitting down. Considers my needs. I know. And then it's either, well, I'm not really attracted to him, and he's hot. Because, you know, I feel like I've always kind of found guys like that. Well, whatever. I've had my share of shitty men for sure. But when I've like stuck around for a little bit longer, I definitely find nice guys. Like I definitely err on the side of nice guy. If there's like a scale of like frat bro who's cheating on you and lies about whether he did coke with his bros or whatever and doesn't respect you at all, to someone maybe they're so respectful because they're just not attracted to you or women or something. On that scale, I would say it's okay. If this is the scale, I've normally dated. Wait, what the fuck was the scale? Wait. No, it's a graph. I'm trying to make a graph. X-axis is how nice they are to me usually, and y-axis is how hot I think they are. Just me. So how nice they are to me and how hot I think they are is usually probably hanging around here. Okay. And then if I want to get, this is the top of the y-axis right here. These are the corners of the axis. And then if I want to get hot, it usually goes like not very nice. Like if this is the scale for nice, it's usually like here. And then hot. Actually, no, that is fucking crazy. I would never go on a date with someone there. I don't even think we'd ever get to the dating stage at all. But maybe like a here. If this is that side, maybe they're like a here. And then they're hotter. But still not, I've not been blown away. Like here. Because they, pause, not to keep mentioning my boyfriend, but just in case this gets taken out of context, until I met my boyfriend. And that's why I like him so much. Because he's so hot. I've just never been this attracted to a partner. And it's fun. It's nice. I think I had to settle on looks a lot in the past. Or I thought I had to settle on looks a lot in the past. Because I'm not trying to be shallow. And also they have so many other qualities. And like, that's not what matters. And like, they're pretty cute. But I've not dated anybody that made me go like this. Except maybe my first boyfriend when I was 19. I thought he was pretty hot at the time. I don't think he is anymore, but where's my water? ¿Dónde está mi agua? Está aquí. I've been practicing my Spanish with the neighbor lady. She's been helping me. I was trying to pet her dog yesterday. This little chihuahua named Chloe. And Chloe's super weird because she always like starts to run up to me and then just like stops and I can't tell what she wants. And yesterday she did that. And I reached out to give her a little pet and she was inching away just super slowly. And I've met her like 10 times at this point. And so I just kind of decided to just like reach out, even though she started walking away, and like pet her lightly. You know what? Maybe she's going so slowly because she's 13 years old, actually. Maybe I should. Well, if she didn't want it, she should have gotten away from me faster. You don't look like that and walk that slow next to me if you don't want me to touch you. Maybe I should say that to Chloe. No, her body language said she clearly didn't want it, but I think I was sick of it. And that's the truth. And I'm owning up to that mistake. She clearly didn't want it, but I wanted it. So I felt like her body was my property. So I pet this chihuahua. I pet this little bitch. I said, I said, And she said, oop, oop, oop. She said, Erp. And then anyway, her mom was like watching me do it. And then after like 10 seconds, she goes, no quiere. And I was like, sí, no quiere. Like, she doesn't want that. I'm like, I know. You're right. I'll stop. Yeah, but these dating shows are crazy. Like, okay, for example, the show The Perfect Match, which is like all the Netflix stars from all the different Netflix reality shows, dating or non-dating, and they all come to this one reality show. So they're like dating across shows. But then this season, they got in some people from The Bachelor, which feels like a fever dream, honestly. I feel like I'm in an alternate dimension. Like, why is Rachel here? Rachel the pilot. Why is Clayton here? Why are Rachel and Clayton here? And also because I haven't seen all the episodes of The Bachelor and Bachelorette. I've seen a good handful, but I've not seen anywhere near all of them. So for them also to be people that like I know was weird. Anyway, it doesn't fucking matter. It's a dating show. And the dialogue insists that this show cares about deep emotional connection and finding your perfect match. And how will you ever know that there's not something better out there for you? It's like very strange framing. So then with this just comes wrench after wrench. I mean, I know all dating shows want to create drama, but usually they don't have this kind of rhetoric where they're really trying to sell the seriousness of these relationships. Like, you are trying to find your perfect match. You think you like her? You've been with her this whole time, the whole last week. Okay, well, what if I send her out and put you on a date? And you think that the first girl's never coming back. Oh, you got with someone else? Y'all have issues. Maybe this isn't your perfect match. Would your perfect match really have gone out and kissed someone a day after you left on a 7-week dating show? This is not even trying to be a male apologist. Absolutely not. These men are scummy, dirty, gross, disgusting. Stay the fuck away from me. Disgusting, gross, humiliating to themselves, gross, and also disgusting. I fucking hate these men. Worst of the goddamn worst. So I'm not excusing their behavior. And also, the producers do nothing but provoke that bad behavior. That's what I'm getting at. So, like, you know, if they were all just in a vacuum and there were no, like, sexy challenges, they would never be an issue. But I feel like I could never go on these shows because anything that happened, I'd be like, you producers planned this. Like, okay, so they had a kissing challenge. I'll give you two motherfucking ass examples. One, they had a kissing challenge where I think they have something like this on Love Island. Everyone has blindfolds and earmuffs, so you have no idea who you're kissing, and everybody kisses everyone. And you rate every kiss on a scale from 1 to 10. And most of them figured out who their partner was, who their match was this whole time, and just rated them a 10. And then everyone else below them. One guy, Clayton, did not do that with Rachel. This motherfucker rejected her on The Bachelor in an extremely humiliating way. She says, I think they dated a second time and he rejected her again. And then she comes on the show and she's like, nah, I don't think I want to get close to you because I know that you can hurt me. And he pulls out this, no, you know, I'm not here to hurt you. I've grown so much. Like, the Clayton back then is not the Clayton now. Convinces her. Gets her all excited. The next day, not even 24 hours, like 18 hours later, they have this kissing challenge. He rates her a 6. Disrespect. She was your match. She was your couple. Don't humiliate her. If that was some rando, okay. But you knew that was her. Or even if you didn't, damn. Rated her a 6. And then right after the challenge is like, yeah, actually, I'm not feeling it. Pulls her aside. Like, I really don't want to like drag you along in something like longer than it needs to go. And immediately she just got up and walked away. Just went like, no. I'm not doing this again. This is the 3rd time you've done this to me. I'm good. I'm done. And he's like, can we talk about it? She was like, no. What the fuck is there to talk about? You little bitch ass. Leave me be. Because also, she had a really good connection with this other guy that first night. And I think they would have been great. Jamie. What's his name? Freddie. I had to get his accent to remember. Freddie. He's a nice guy. He's with Madison. And I think they're cute together. But I think Madison likes him, or at least liked at the time, way more than he liked her. So I think he should have gone with Rachel when she came in the house. But Clayton got his claws in Rachel. And then Madison got her claws in Freddie. And so then I think that separated them. But yeah, so that was just fuck ass Clayton. But now Rachel is with Ray. He's cute. I'm really glad they're together. I'm really glad she chose Ray over Carrington. So her taste is obviously so eclectic, and I love that because that's how I am. She has like been dating and been attracted to, whose season was she? Oh no, she was on Clayton's season and then she was the Bachelorette, right? All different types of guys, but a lot of these people on these shows, it's like, you know exactly the type of person they're going through. You see someone walk through who is black, over 6 feet, muscular. That's kind of it, actually. And then there's like, okay, these 2 girls 100% are going to go talk to him. A girl walks in with long, middle parted, straight, dark hair. She's white or barely mixed with something. Like where you could tell there's a little something like maybe, you know, like half Puerto Rican or something like that. So then people can call them spicy, whatever the fuck that means. I literally don't know what that means. What do you mean spicy? Are you trying to say that I'm ready to fight? Are you trying to say that I have opinions? Are you spicy? No, you're just goddamn annoying. I don't even know who I'm annoyed at right now. Oh yeah, but big boobs and big lips, whatever. Like, you know who is gonna go for who as soon as they come in the house. But with Rachel, she's so open to everyone, and I love that. She seems like she's not even concerned about height. And listen, I think it is completely okay to have a height preference. If I was building my perfect Make-A-Man at the Build-A-Bear workshop and I could choose their height freely, yeah, I would probably choose 6'3". But have I dated and talked to plenty of people at various heights, including my height and even slightly shorter than me? Yes, I've given many a chance. I've dated for months at a time. I was married to one. But yeah, if I had it my way, they'll be 6'3". But so many of these people, so many of these girls on these shows are like, he has to be 6'3" minimum. It used to be 6 feet, and now I feel like it's 6'3" minimum. And these guys get away with murder, and they go, well, he's just so tall. And I'm like, bro, have a little more respect for yourself. These men have not needed to develop any compassion skills. They do not need to think about you. They don't need to respect you. They don't need to have opinions. They don't need to have a personality. They don't need to have goals. If they have money, are somewhat muscular, and are over 6'1", they have the worst personalities I've ever seen. They've had to do no work to develop it. There's this one guy, what the fuck is his name? JR. This man has not said like a coherent sentence since he got here. It's actually crazy. Oh, this one girl, she was like, ooh, he's cute, which he is cute. He is attractive. I thought that the first time I saw him, but now that I've like seen him in 2 dating shows, I cannot stand this man, and I hate when he's on screen, and I hate when he's talking. I hate it. I literally don't want to see him. This new girl was like, oh, he's cute. I want to try go talk to him. Wait, hang on. Got to reset my cam. Also, it's so funny how low in the frame I am right now. But what was I saying? JR. Oh yeah, this girl was like, oh, he's cute. I want to go talk to him and like see what the vibe is. They did not. Well, of course they can always edit it in ways that I can't tell, but this looked like one singular clip. Her going like, I can't remember exactly what she asked, but it was something like, you know, what's your favorite cereal? What's your favorite breakfast cereal? And he might say like, oh yeah, I don't really like cereal. And she's like, what? Like, you don't have a favorite breakfast cereal, like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Captain Crunch? And he just go, I'll munch on you. And she's like, ah. And then she's like, so where are you from? He's like, Virginia. And then she's like, cool. And he goes, so what's your favorite body part on a guy? This is literally like, ugh, like fuck ass shit. This is literally like, my horny woman, I big dick, I good looking. Bro, if that man becomes quadriplegic, if he burns his face halfway off, if he is hit by a bus, if he loses 3 teeth and can't get them fixed for a couple months, if he got all of his tattoos removed, I mean, shot down 1.5 feet, he would have to do so much better. Y'all are letting these men slide on nothing. Oh my God, but he's tall. I get that it can be a nice thing, but first of all, ruling absolutely every single person out based on that, never even giving someone a chance, is wild. Fucking wild. You are passing up so many good people. Surely. Same with age. I didn't think if I had met my boyfriend on dating apps, we would not have even met. We wouldn't have met because he's younger than me. And I absolutely would not have put my age younger. So I started talking to him, and then I was like, oh, I like him. And then I found out he was younger than me. But it's like, oh, but I've already kind of, like, he's cool. I still want to meet him. Like, let's see. Best guy ever. So oh yeah, so it's the not giving anyone a chance who doesn't fit that description, and also also letting them get away with disgusting behavior, heathen ass behavior. These men ought to be ashamed of themselves. Wait, did I even say the main thing that they did? Okay, last main thing, and then I'll get off soon. I mean, actually, who says? I could go for longer. I think I always think like, oh, I hit an hour, let me stop, but I could go for longer. Okay, so the main fuck ass event was they split up the guys and the girls to two separate like pools for a pool party during the day. They brought in 5 new guys to meet the girls when their men weren't around, and they brought in 5 new girls to meet the guys when their women weren't around. So they're having these separate parties. The girls are having some conversations. There's a little flirting going on. Some of them are playing chicken in the pool, which I don't like the idea of chicken because I don't like the fact that my vagina is on the back of your neck. I don't like that. This little piece of cloth is so small. How is this okay? I feel like it would just feel like, I would just feel like it's like, just like squishing on this person's neck. Or like it would hurt me. I don't know. I just don't like it. I don't like the idea of it. It makes me a little squishy. But some of them were playing chicken, and that was probably the horniest thing that happened that day. They were all just like chilling and talking. On the guys' side, every single man kissed at least one other girl. Most men kissed multiple girls. They were taking body shots. They were playing truth or dare. They were licking all up in each other's thighs. They were making out in the pool, pinned up against the wall. They were making out with the people that they had already gotten in a fight with their girl about back at the house. And they're all scheming the whole time. They're like, bro. It's a hall pass day. This feels like a hall pass, so I'm about to have some fun. Yeah, all right. Deny. If I'm going down, you're going down. We're all going down. We're going down together. Bros. See you on the other side, bros. Disgusting. Literally saying, oh, this girl's way more my type than the girl I got back there. Yeah, no, she's way more my type. Would you rather ask for permission or forgiveness? To be honest, I'm not even thinking of her right now. I'm thinking about this bitch. To find these men, it's like someone went to the bottom of a literal dumpster behind a Red Robin in the Lakewood Town Center. They didn't just take out some junk. They dumped out the entire dumpster, got out all of the trash bags, all the stuff that people threw in there, dog poop bags. And then at the bottom, there's usually like some liquid. Even the liquid all drains out. You know what's left after the liquid? Like that hard, crusty buildup. It's just been there for years. If you ate a little corner of it, you'd probably die. It's just so disgusting. That is the men on these dating shows. Oh, but it's working. You're talking about them. Yeah, no shit. I hate them and I'm watching. Who knows though? It might be nice to like hate slightly fewer people. I only hate one of the girls. And I hate almost all the guys, like all except for 2. Oh wait, I went on that whole thing about Rachel. Anyway, the guy she got with, I've seen her date all different types, but the guy she got with is so cute. They're like the same height. He's this dark-skinned black dude with a really cute smile. She's a very white looking white girl, like long blonde hair. I don't know what her eyes are, but I've always thought she was so nice and so pretty. And then he came in and seemed like actually really genuine and sweet. And then also didn't talk shit in his interviews, unless he did and they edited it out. But he was like, yeah, I really like her. I'm all in on her. And there's no like, but if someone comes in the house, then I mean, I'm a menace. What can I do? She'll forgive me, I hope. Anyway, they're very cute together, and I'm excited for them. Yeah. Oh, doggy hair hit my nose. Okay. Well, I might call it there. I kind of want to work on this song. Oh, maybe I can play it for you. I don't remember how it goes, but I recorded a voice note earlier. So, okay. This is where, that's right. This is where it's getting cut off and it's going to Patreon only. Plus whatever happened with the Apple. Patreon only. Oh yeah. Okay. Bye. Okay. Now that they're gone.